we're doing it. Oh man, so for anybody new to the channel, this is Gabe over Casual Play. I have played Mass Effect 1 on the channel before, and I did what I call a retrospective, essentially a full, well, I didn't show 100% of the game, but I talked a lot about the game. I talked a lot at length about like races, culture, writing, character development, gameplay mechanics, and future installments of Mass Effect 2, 3, a little bit of Andromeda, because I played it when Andromeda came out for the channel. You can look back in our playlist and it'll say retrospective for Mass Effect 1. This, I'm going to be playing Mass Effect 1 again, a Legendary Edition. I had originally planned to play the whole trilogy earlier, but when this started coming out, I held off on Mass Effect 2 playthrough. I'm going to play a new version of Mass Effect 1, Legendary Edition. My plan is to not really get too bogged down by a lot of the topics I got down last time, make these quicker episodes, get back up to Mass Effect 2, and see what type of style LP we're going to do as we continue through the trilogy. Maybe we'll do the short, nice, fast edits that we're going to do for this. Maybe we're going to do a mix of me and some talking points. Really depends on what makes the best video. Whatever you guys like or end up seeing, comment, let me know, feedback, all that stuff, just so I know what kind of video output is going to end up being the best. If you get a chance to look over the first playthrough I did in Mass Effect 1, you prefer that, say so in the comments. And if you have any topics you think should come up, either for humor or for more analytical purposes, let me know. But we're just going to get, right off the bat, we're going to get started Mass Effect 1. We're playing the whole trilogy. I played this trilogy like 12 times, a dozen times. That looks really good. Yeah, a lot of this looks the same. Did they bring back that achievement? Oh wait. They changed this. This used to be, it used to be very vague. These achievements used to be played through like basically 2/3 of the game with that companion. I made like 6 different playthroughs because you have to play through a majority of quests with the character. Like, if you did it from start to finish of the game, like, let's say you wanted to pick, you guys know the game already, Tali, or Liara, right? You'd have to, from start to finish, around the time, obviously, Citadel's area ends, and you have all your squad mates besides Liara, you'd have to not do all the side quests until you have that character companion. And then if you do every quest with that character in your party, you'd finish by the time you do, like, the 3rd planet. Like, out of 4 planets you do. Wild stuff. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to be playing a separate file in the background on Insanity. And this regular playthrough I'm going to be playing on normal, probably.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
This looks better.
Classified information.
This looks neat. It's got style. It's got grace.
Establishing secure connection.
Fancy. You fancy with it. Damn. We're going to go for enter new ID. You can do your quick starts if you like this by itself. I can't rotate it. That kind of sucks. You can customize it. I might be happy with this FemShep. I do want to customize it a little bit. I want to see what kind of options we got. When I first did my original playthrough, I named her Samantha, forgetting that Samantha Trainer is a character in Mass Effect 3. We're going to go Celeste. Let's do it. Wow, they really... I mean, this isn't a whole lot, but it's interesting. Oh, don't forget about those ribs. It's all broken.
Profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Ooh. So we got. I wish I could rotate my character. So, Spacer, Colonist, Earthborn, where you're from. Really straight up. Different type of personality traits that you can infer about your character. Being born in space with parents who were in the military. Being a colonist whose family was slaughtered by raiders and pirates, slavers, or being born on Earth and with the gangs on Earth. The secret benefit of these, if anybody doesn't know, I figure I'll talk about it a little bit. Spacer gives you Paragon points, good guy points, good gal points, good people points. You start off with a bit more. Colonist starts you off neutral. Good person points, bad person points. It's obviously not as simple as good and bad. Paragon Renegade is a different look at that. I might talk about it very briefly. If not, I talked about it in Mass Effect 1 on my retrospective. Earthborn is, you got it, you guessed it, being kind of a douche. So, that's what we're working with. For this character, we're going to continue with a colonist. Same kind of deal. This is your service record. God, I'm talking fast like a salesman. You got your Soul Survivor. Neutral. Good and bad. Paragon Renegade, equal hand. War hero. You did a good thing. You were a big hero. You got the good guy points. Ruthless. You killed a lot of people. Let's be honest. Yeah. I like Soul Survivor. 1, because it's neutral. 2, because it has story implications for Mass Effect 2 that everyone loves to ignore.
Confirm military specialization.
I gotta go with Infiltrator for my first time around. That's what I did my first time around. My other playthrough would be Sentinel with a male shepherd. I'm gonna play around with their looks later. I might record some of it. We'll see. But we're gonna do Infiltrator for now.
Confirm facial identity.
We don't get any specializations. I kinda wanna play with this a little bit.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Time for the test if I look good in engine. If not, the last 10 minutes have been for nothing. And don't you just love it when the last 10 minutes were for nothing? It's my favorite.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In that year, we did some stuff. And we found out that we discovered Mass Effect. You know the word. What's that sound?
Monorail, monorail.
I hear those things are awfully loud.
It glides as softly as a cloud.
Monorail. Looks good. Meow. Let's see how this holds up.
Arcturus Prime relays.
I mean, I like the textures.
Initiating transfer.
They're obviously more in line with Mass Effect 3. I hope the textures still load in though, that'd be fun. Be a fun little callback to Mass Effect 1 and everything loading in constantly. That's Presley. Your hair looks darker. You looking good.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
There's that random guy, everybody loves him. How do you look?
Board is
You
green.
look pretty good.
Approach run has begun. Three, two, one.
I like that it's the quiet. Because the boom sound is too much for me.
Check.
It's amazing. It looks very clearly cleaned up,
All systems online.
but not overly so. The lighting is good on the Normandy.
1500 is good.
Nyla's face just looks more detailed.
I hate that guy.
I'm glad the subtitles are big.
So you hate him?
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
Oh man, oh man. Come on, come on. There's clearly more going on, as I said at the beginning of a 3-part trilogy.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
What's that key, David? What do you need from me?
The mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good.
You tell him, Seth Green.
Buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds mad.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong.
Gosh, he looks pretty good. I feel like I was worried for nothing.
Not when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Saving content. There's a good old-fashioned autosave. How's the UI look? That looks about the same. A little cleaned up here and there. I read it all. It's fine. I got some squad points. Bop, bop, bop. Put that in there for now. Look pretty good. Looks pretty good. I really wish there was a way to edit things I didn't like, but everything looks fine. Everything looks very good. I really hope they cleaned up the quest log for Mass Effect 3. Ugh. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh my god.
A few moments later.
What's this button do? That's my gun. How does this feel? They brought back the sound. It's got the Mass Effect 2 sound. I gotta see how it feels to hit people. Oh! Melee has its own dedicated button again. How do I put away the gun without throwing a grenade? Hold on, we gotta see this. What's the grenade button now? No, I want to see the layout. Don't do this to me. I just want to see... What's this? Show me the button layout. I don't know. Alright, what if I hold B? What if I throw a grenade? So what's the throw grenade button? So I got this. That's my powers. I got this. How throw a grenade? Wait a minute. Oh my god, the weapons training don't matter no more. My god. I heard about that the weapons training doesn't matter and you can take off weapons, I think. Alright, let's see. Hold on. How does this handle? Oh my god, there's no drift. There's no drift. And it stays still. Well, now everybody can be a sniper. And now it's not special anymore. And that's just a disgrace. So how do I throw my grenades? Oh, wait, look at that. Look at me go. I'm kind of sliding a little bit. You can see it. The controls are much more loose, where I'm kind of like sliding in place a little bit. You couldn't do this before. This ain't your old Mass Effect.
Congratulations,
You
Commander.
look good. Silver Fox much?
Right with Adams down at engineering. It didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you
Hey, don't start no trouble. Won't be no trouble.
The whole crew feels it.
You're right. It must be QAnon. There's no other explanation.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
They make you hide really good unless you look out a window.
This waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before. Not one.
Killing you say? It's a poor choice of words, Jenkins.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out. You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander.
I was born here, you know.
I've been real careful with
I'm gonna die here, you know. I'm like sliding all over the place. It's wild. I thought that was a Batarian. I thought you were a filthy Batarian. I'm gonna figure out the grenade button eventually. You'll see. You'll all see.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Still waiting for my pizza.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Are you hitting on me?
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you hitting on the colony?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew you were hitting on me.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
Sounds harmless enough to me.
It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains.
50,000 years ago.
The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Yo, why did we snitch?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent.
And they're right.
Dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
I feel like I'm playing Yakuza with all the extra detail in people's pores.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
I told you he was hitting on me.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Can I press pause?
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Me? You like me. You really like me.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't see color, says Nihilus. I don't see pink, human, Turian. No, but I see Quarian. Those hips for days, Commander.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs you, Shepard. We're counting.
Sorry. When she said, "I assume this is good for Earth," I just thought of Charlie Kelly going, "But what is good for the Scorpion is not good for the Frog." Yes, I digress.
Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
All right, sweet. He's coming with me. Yeah. Tell me more about this beacon.
Beacon's so important.
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like, three-fingered hands? She kind of whispers to Anderson while looking at Nihilus's three-finger hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Ah, the Terminus systems. It's true.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Back in the day, they were always like, "Oh yeah, the Terminus systems would start a war." You know, the Terminus systems is like 3 gangs right now. It's just 3 gangs. That's all it is. None of them would ever risk getting into a war, but that's a detail that kind of came up with in Mass Effect 2. I imagine prior to this, maybe they had a better idea of actual Confederate states or planets that had a more independent city-state feel. That's my little lore detail for what I think they were going for, but tell me about Eden Prime.
More about Eden Prime before we touch down.
Tell me more about Optimus Prime.
But it represents...
Tell me more about the Allspark.
Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this...
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago.
Tell me what you know about the Protheans, the Forerunners, the Precursors, the ones that came before. That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Galactic civilization wouldn't exist.
Or what are they actually called in Assassin's Creed, though? There's that name, and then there's the ISIS? No, the ISIS? The ISIS?
Interstellar travel.
Big, short name for big people.
It's a great debt.
Anyways, I'm ready. You're ready. I don't know why we're lingering on this.
Give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joe?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Who would that be? It's amazing how much the footage looks exactly the same.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties.
Enemies everywhere.
Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
I always just imagine he bumped into the camera by accident. I'm always a big fan of the found footage of military soldiers. The shaky cam, I think it's always fun. Halo Combat Evolved does a really good version of this.
No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Wow, that looks exactly the same.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing so far is the textures on people and their clothing.
Grab your gear and meet us.
The lighting looks good, but we'll see how it looks up when the lighting is different. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
You look good.